All right, I'm standing in the heart of Kampala city. This is downtown Kampala. Numerous arcades from the likes of Naluwama to my right, and over there above you can see Park View, which you can't see obviously, but it's Park View Shopping Center, one of the different arcades. And down there, as you can see, numerous arcades. Now, traders that transact business in the different arcades are stranded, and they say they are bound to go on strike, you would call it so. But what is basically the reason? One of the biggest reasons is the fact that there is a problem to transact business in regard to the licensing requirements when you talk about the taxation, Uatea, among other players. Now, 260,000 shillings seems little, but it has become a problem for these numerous traders that say, with this, in regard to other problems such as taxation, to them they call it double taxation. They're not going to do any other licensing as far as requirements are concerned. And obviously licenses come every single year. That's according to KCCA, which needs different stakeholders to offer what they have to do per year. That's 260,000 shillings to transact business in the different arcades in here. Now, according to the association that brings together the different traders that transact business in there, and obviously Kampala has something like 30,000 traders in the different arcades. They say they are bound to go on strike, provided the situation isn't remedied. And the competition that comes with the different other players, such as the Chinese, and then the burden to secure loans from the different banks that have to help out on transacting the business has been another challenge as far as their businesses are concerned.
Banka bwe batalina license ng'erina mu ggwanga ng'ate yabagwira awo abakola ku nsonga eno naddala nga mu system eza banking institution bo baliwa.
Bank of Uganda called upon commercial banks in light of the Small Business Recovery Fund. I have a proof.
Kampala Capital City Authority holds graded licensing rates for different businesses that opt to transact from the capital. As for the United Arcades Traders Entrepreneurship Association, the licensing obligation that currently sits at 260,000 shillings, irrespective of the nature of business, has compounded a big burden that has further been undermined by untenable banking services, shrinking domestic market, and the erratic income tax.
People consider the issue to be very small, but forgetting that we lost our neighboring markets. The markets of Congo, markets of Sudan, Kenya, Tanzania, and Rwanda. Those people are no longer coming here. And that means as traders today we are basing on the internal market. And that alone makes business moving slow. People are not earning at all. We are basing on the internal market, and yet we are having these so-called investors, the Chinese and the Indians. They call themselves investors.
Income tax. Income tax, we have been left hanging. They come at once, 3 million or so. They don't care. You'll be told that's your due to clear. Even if you explain that your business underperforms, they do.
According to the Arcades Association spokesperson, Moses Lwegawa, failure to assimilate the Small Business Recovery Fund, a provision by the central bank, has impacted on business growth, further threatened by the unnecessary competition from foreign would-be investors.
Eggwanga Uganda, Bank of Uganda, neita banks zonna ne zibitinensinga maaso gaayo, ne zigamba zina sente zibayita za Small Business Recovery Fund.
Right now, the banks deny about the recovery funds whenever traders try to access them. We wonder who is in control or whether institutions are ungoverned.
Sustainability of arcade-based businesses in central Kampala seems to be on the loose, with rents ranging from as little as 1 million shillings to about 10 million, coupled by limited sales. This is impacted by the tax obligation, with a presumed 78% of traders regarded illiterate and troubled by tax-related obligations, such as assessment and filing returns.
For a shop without big stock, you could spend a week without sales, but for rent,
there is a growing tumble among business holders that goes beyond operational costs, such as license fees, and authorities such as KCCA, the judiciary, plus banks, that has been highlighted by interest in the 41 billion shillings case involving Hamis Chegundu and Diamond Trust Bank were concerned on legal lending limits and illegal deductions have been exposed. Tibankana, Smart24 TV, Business Today.